Hello and welcome to the Rock Your Voice podcast. Vocal coaching tips that will transform your voice, interviews that will inspire, industry guidance, and so much more. Without further ado, let's get on with the show. Hello! Today I'm excited because this is actually one of the most popular things that I've done on my podcast. It's really simple. Literally a simple and easy and effective vocal warm-up. So it's one of the episodes on my podcast. I believe it's episode 35 or 36. It's had the most downloads in the past 2 years that I've been doing the podcast. So I figured, for those who have been repeating it over and over as part of their training, it's time to update the workout and give you something new to do, but similar approach. Just a simple, easy, and effective vocal warm-up. And if you are brand new to this is going to also really help you just start to get used to using your voice in a healthy way. It's going to warm things up really, really gently. It's going to get things moving and ready for you to go on and either work on strengthening your voice or work on some technique stuff, or go off and just have fun singing the songs that you love. So we're going to start off with my faves, the lip rolls. I've moved my keyboard from over there to over here, so now it's kind of, it all feels out of place. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start really low so that we can take into account any of the lower voices here, and then when it feels comfortable, just jump on in and join along. These lip rolls, what I recommend is that you do support the weight of your cheeks. Do not push in like this, okay? You're going to put your fingers at the bottom of your jawline and just gently push up. You're literally supporting the weight of your cheeks. You're just going to actually help to make the exercise a bit more effective that way, because you're not using so much air to just keep the lip roll in momentum. It just helps with that and it gets everything moving. If the lip rolls are a real challenge for you, you can just hum along to this pattern, okay? But I do recommend that you try and dig into being able to do the lip rolls. Some people it just does not happen. It becomes more frustrating than valuable. So move on if it's just stressing you out. Okay, so we're going to start down here. So for the lower voices, just rolling along. Like I said, I would be using my hands if I wasn't playing the keyboard. Keep going as high as you can, only as far as is comfortable, remembering this is a warm-up. So the most important thing is that you're warming up your voice. You're not working your voice from the very first exercise. We want to just get things moving, flowing, feeling easy and gentle. You don't want to be working your voice right off the bat, just nice and easy. Just waking things up. So now this is kind of, we're definitely more in female voice territory or higher voice territory. So if you want to drop it down the octave so that you can keep going, great. Otherwise, just hang tight and jump back in when it comes back to a comfortable spot for your range. I just want to include some really high stuff and some really low notes so that everyone who's following along can kind of challenge themselves to an extent. But keeping in mind this is a warm-up, not a vocal workout. We're not doing range work. We're just getting your voice warmed up. And I'm warming up with you. I'm not warmed up yet. It helps if you breathe. rolls are tough or challenging or frustrating, just switch to a hum, so you can just. And if you want to kind of do double duty and do an extra bit of warm up, go back to the beginning, follow this pattern and do lip rolls, and go over and do it again with humming. Just another really gentle way to really warm up and wake up your range. So as I mentioned before, we're just going to go down to these lower notes for any of the lower voices that need a little bit of a stretch and a bit of a wake up down here. If it's too low for you, either lift it the octave or you can just hang tight. Okay, I'm just going to turn up my headphones. So this exercise now is the NG shape. So it's like saying the word sing and you hold the NG at the end. You're going to make sure that your tongue is kind of covering back here. So you've got the it's not a lot of times when we start doing this, clients will start to drop their tongue a bit and it's like it starts going and you can hear it opening up. Make sure it stays closed. You want to really start thinking about the resonance coming up to here, really moving the sound up and over here, not up and pulling through your throat. You don't want to be hurting your throat. You don't want to be straining ever. When you are singing should feel easy. It should feel comfortable. It should feel relaxed. Even more so right now because we are just doing a warm-up. We are not pushing, we're not straining, we're not fighting, we're not forcing. You should never be doing that, but especially at this point we're just waking things up and being very gentle. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the NG shape and then we're going to open it up to an R. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go so you hold your tongue at the back of your mouth, you keep it closed, slide up, make sure everything feels really comfortable. Then we drop the tongue and let the sound out with a full R sound. Okay, so it's going to go. Find you're right on your bridge here, so things might feel a bit wobbly. This is that area where we're moving from chest voice to head voice. It might be a bit yodely. There might be a subconscious intention to kind of push from your throat, but relax, back off, let there be flexibility and let your voice do what feels natural. We're not judging the sound, we're not judging the power, it's not performance. So it might be a bit yodely, a bit poppy. Just let it move to warm everything up. So it might be a bit. Okay, I'm just kind of exaggerating that movement there, but I just want you to know that every voice kind of around the bridge, it's going to feel a little clunky coming through that transition when we're not applying a specific technique to connect everything. We're just warming up. The key is that flexibility, knowing and understanding your instrument. Then you can do all the things with it. So right now, the male voices are probably feeling that kind of yodely movement there. Go with it, let it flip, let it go into a light, high falsetto at the top. And females, if you're still with me, higher voices up here at the top, it should be right into your nose. And very light when you open up to the R. I'll just do a couple more. These are high for both ranges here. So coming back down and really let it slide. Don't be afraid of slides, especially when you're warming up. A lot of time it's like, no, it's inaccurate to slide, but for these exercises we kind of want to slide. You want to go all the way through, feel everything, loosen everything up. transition back down into your chest at the bottom if you can. Very common for it to want to kind of stick with the muscles up in your head voice. So you might feel you're coming down, but you're staying with that kind of falsetto-y tone. If you need to, take a pause, swallow, take a breath. It can kind of help to reset, because a lot of times it might be like, and you're like, where's my power? But if you want to, you can really start to reconnect to that lower area of your range. Just let it move. Movement, movement, movement. It's all about the movement and the flexibility. This is going to really get you intuitively knowing and understanding your voice and where notes live in your instrument, how to access all the different notes in a really fluent, free, stressless way. But it all starts with this warm up and understanding and trusting your voice and how everything moves. So already by now we've done kind of like 10 minutes. Everything should start to be feeling a bit looser, should be feeling good. If things are feeling tight, strained, sore, scratchy, take pause, send me an email, ask me your questions, emma@rockitvocalstudios.com. That's ROCKIT vocalstudios.com, because doing exercises like this for this long, everything should be starting to feel really good. If you're feeling tired and tense and sore, we need to establish and sort of understand what's going on, because this should be making things feel awesome, not tight and tired and sore. Okay, so we're going to go with a mum. It's kind of a round, a nice round shape, and you're just going to use the M to kind of dig into the note a little bit. And when I say dig in, I mean more like propel. You're not going to push or force. So we're just going to mum, 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 mum. It's kind of like popping on the notes a little bit. You're just tapping on the notes as you pass them by. And mum, 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 mum. 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 Keep your jaw nice and loose. Everything relaxed, just trust the notes. Mum, 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 mum. A lot of movement coming in here. You'll feel the jumps between your chest at the bottom and your head voice at the top. Again, it's not performance. It doesn't have to be super powerful. The tone doesn't have to be epic. We just want that movement and that flexibility to warm things up. We're looking for that movement and flexibility. Just touching on the notes. We'll keep going for those higher notes, higher voices. And you can always, like I said, drop it down an octave. So if you're up with a high, you can mum, 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 mum. You can start back down here. Mum, 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 mum. Or you might be right up at the top. And that's up to a high C if you are interested. We'll bring it back down. Again, because we're not digging into range today, we're going to go just to the C. We're not going crazy into whistles and all that fun stuff, which we can do if you're interested. That said, it was requested that I do a low note strengthener session, so I'm going to record that right away afterwards, so please forgive me if I haven't changed my outfit. There will be a low end strengthener coming right away too, so you can build that low foundation in your voice. Okay, so here we go. Female voices and the males will be kind of experiencing maybe that yodely thing a bit here. might also be sticking up with your head voice. So just reset, really think about speaking a little bit more. If you need to, mum, 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 mum. If you find yourself like, mum, 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 mum. If you find that kind of weak, heady tone here, give yourself a pause and a reset and think about your speaking voice. Mum, 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 mum. Really digging into a natural tone. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Keep going. Mum, 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 mum. Let this be nice and easy. Just letting it fall down. Don't push down. That's another tendency, is like singing up high when we kind of get our head into like pushing and forcing. Same with singing low. Don't force and push those low notes, because that's when you get that kind of cut out. That's a mum, 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 mum. Okay, we want mum, 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 mum. Just like speaking. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Two more. Mum, 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 mum. Last one. Mum, 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 mum. Okie dokie. Again, just checking in that everything's feeling good. Have some hydration. Okay, let's switch over now. We are gonna flip right up into our heads here. We're gonna go up to our head voices. So let's start here. This kind of is a bit of a mean spot to start, because this will probably be on your bridge, so it might be a bit again, I'm over exaggerating that, but we want to really think about up and over here. Okay, we're gonna and what is really important is that you think of a who, as in who are you, versus ooh, because we don't want that glottal attack here. That's going to start to just cause a bit of friction and aggression. We're just going to avoid that. So we're going to go with a who. It's hooty and round, and I want you to think of it coming up and over. So it's who. Few things to really think about too. Your jaw, really relaxed. So you're going to kind of open up and drop the jaw as we go higher. Make sure that the back of your tongue is staying relaxed as well. The tongue loves to get involved. The minute everything else starts relaxing, your tongue is like, what? All of the muscles here are chill and we're hitting all these notes really nice and easily. I should probably start screwing things up because we need to be tense and fighting and reaching and pushing. So no, make sure that your tongue is really nice and chill and relaxed. If it helps, you can kind of touch the back of your bottom teeth with the tip of your tongue, just to kind of keep a benchmark of what it's doing. And again, just sort of a we don't want we're not pulling up from chest, we're not forcing anything, you're just really opening, let it flow. Sometimes it helps to think of it as if your vocal cords are your lips and you're just whistling through your vocal cords, just sending the air from here. You got your support, the air is coming, this is creating a whistle, and the air and the sound are being produced here and coming just through your mouth. Okay, so when you whistle, if you start to tense up here, it cuts out and it all goes wrong. Same thing here. If you tense up in here, it's going to cut out, it's going to strain, you're going to lose your tone and your sound, and it's just going to go a bit wonky. So just think airflow, set up the shape and the tone, and just let it out. So again, we're going lower voices are there. Check in with your jaw. Also check in with your shoulders. Sometimes it starts to creep in here too. The key to this one is staying relaxed. Okay, that's a C sharp. We went a bit further than what I was intending, but well done if you did. Keep going. Just keep the airflow going. If you feel lightheaded at all, please stop immediately. This one uses quite a bit of air. It's a lot of free-flowing air. So just be aware of that. If you ever feel lightheaded, dizzy, if you ever feel anything other than awesome when you're singing, you need to reassess what's going on, because singing should feel easy, comfortable, nothing negative should come with good technique. Explore that bridge area here. Might be a bit bumpy. Just explore it. Get to know your instrument even more. Because when you know when these bridges and breaks come in, if you know where in your range these things start happening, you can prepare for it, you can manipulate it, you can control it. Okay, I just did an episode on the weekly vocal workout, which is my subscription training. I just did an episode yesterday actually on bridge work. We did a ton of exercises to smooth out those bridges and breaks and stuff. If you're interested, I'll put a link to the weekly vocal workout. It's similar to what we're doing now, basically. It's a sort of 30-minute vocal training session. New one comes out every week. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the link down in the notes here too. Okay, so we've opened up our head voice. We've worked that kind of mid-range with the lip rolls and the NG and the mum. Let's dig into kind of a little bit of strength training here. This is going to be a bigger interval jump, and it's definitely going into the nasal placement. It's a nay sound. We're going to go nay, 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 nay. It's not necessarily pretty. As we go higher, it's probably going to get a little uglier, but just so long as it's all feeling good and you're getting that movement, you're feeling some control. So we're gonna nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Transition through your bridge without any of those pops or any of those cracks. If you did, that's fine, but this exercise, because it's so pharyngeal, goes up into your nose, it can sometimes help you avoid those pops and cracks from the bridge and keep you connected as you're going up. So coming back down and just enjoy it. Let it feel easy. When it feels good, dig in. More weight. If it's feeling like you really have to think about it and it's a bit of a challenge, just take your time. Don't change too much. Just get everything set up nicely. But when everything's feeling kind of really easy and effortless, start to add more volume, explore your tone a little, just have fun with it. Too much accuracy with hitting those notes head on at this point, again, because this is just, we're warming up. We're not looking at a specific stylistic approach. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Just letting it drop, don't push down. I'll add a few of the low notes for the lower voices. Two more. Last one. Awesome, so that is the low C. We've traveled all the way from the very low C to the very high C. Well, not that high C, but high C for a warm-up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 octaves that we've explored through today. Hopefully everything's feeling really good. You are ready to go off and sing. Like I said, if if things are feeling like, whoa, that was hardcore, things are scratching, things are tired, things are sore, we need to check in and make sure you're doing everything carefully, making sure there's no injuries, no damage or anything, because warming up should always feel very, very gentle, very easy, and effortless. It's more just like a stretch, like doing yoga for your voice, like a stretch before a workout. We haven't done any heavy lifting, so everything should be feeling really good and loud. Now you should feeling ready to go versus tired. I hope that feels great. I hope you're all inspired and ready to go rock out to your favorite song. I'm gonna also go create now the low end vocal strengtheners for that request there. So yeah, go jump into a workout for your voice, or go sing some of your favorite songs. Go have some fun. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be back with more very soon. Thank you so much for listening to today's show. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do leave a review, it's really useful to help others discover the show. You can also check out the weekly vocal workout over on Patreon. I'll leave the links in the show notes, where you can access weekly vocal training from yours truly and totally rock your voice. Thanks again for listening. Check out Rocket Vocal Studios on social and on the web, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.